Hey, what's up, guys? Ippo, Alan, Allison, Ricky, Sandy Ford, what's up? Today's pull ups and chin ups and whatnot. Day 39 of this 120-day progression. Hey, Sully, John Conway, Allison Bird. Good deal. All right, here we go. We got a timer. We're going to time our duration. We're going to shuffle the deck. Make sure our indicator card's halfway through. We need to get a morning weight on me. This will be day one of my 3-day fast. I'm at 191 pounds. I got plenty to lose. All right. The deck is shuffled. That's enough. 191. 191. Yeah, I'm a bit heavy. I'm on the heavy side right now. Here we go. That's the indicator card. It's about halfway through the deck. That way we know when we're there. The first card on deck, guys, is a jack. That will be 10 on deck. Yeah, come on in here. We need to. Hold on, I got to move this a little bit. We got to do 10. Followed by 10 body squats. Perfect. There we go. Just gonna move this whole deck of cards over here. The next card is 4. Followed by a king, that'll be 10. Next card is going to be an 8. Here we go. Joker, that's going to be a 10. Two. Hey, what's up, guys? You guys doing all right? We got a 9. Hey, good morning, the Miracle Empress. What's up? 3, good morning. Next card is a 6. Hey, if you're new to working out and you don't know what the half rep range of motion is, well, let me tell you, it's how you get jacked, right? A lot of you guys don't know because you're just new to working out, right? You're just not educated enough on what we're doing here, right? So, just so you know, this is the half rep range of motion. It gets you jacked. Yep. A lot of ego up in the chat. You guys need to leave that ego behind, right? That ego will, it'll be an anchor. It'll hold you back. Yeah, buddy. Good morning. 6. There we go. This is a sucker-free zone if you didn't know. I don't know why there's so much pushback. I'm just trying to show you how to get jacked. I'm doing a nice thing here. I'm trying to help you. Y'all like ego crazy, like holy smokes. Here we go, 7 on deck. You know what I mean? People take one look at me and all of a sudden their ego's being challenged. They got to say something stupid to acknowledge it, you know? Here we go. Queen, 10 on deck. Welcome. Yes. Yeah, buddy. Good morning, Gravity Core. Well, these half rep range of motion, guys. I'm trying to teach you something. 6, this will get you bigger and stronger in half the amount of time. 6. What's up? Welcome to the chat. Joker, this will be 10 on deck. Pardon me. What's my max pull-ups in a sitting? I don't know. I did 1,000 just for fun, but I mean, there's really no point of doing that. 10. Yeah, this little 400 that we're doing right now, this is really enough stimulant, you know? Queen, this will represent 10. I count Jack, King, Queen, Ace, and Joker. The Joker as well. All at 10. Just keep it simple. 6. Yeah, it's a good one. Plus, I got that indicator card, right? That gets us over 400 little reps. 400 little reps here and there. Queen, that'll be 10. What do the carbs mean? It just keeps us, human beings are stimulated by the visual cortex, the flipping of the cards. Keeps me focused on my goal. It turns it into a game. It's enjoyable. I'm already programmed for it. You know what I mean? Next, 5 on deck. Queen, that's going to be 10. You got a Pollock as a neighbor? Sweet. You said there's a lot of them in Poland? Cool. I got to get my butt over to Poland one of these days. See the sights. Queen, 10 on deck. A fake what? Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Got to sip my coffee while it's still hot. Cold coffee is no fun. Yummy. Here we go. 2. 3. I was having an interesting topic of discussion with ChatGPT yesterday. Yep. I was asking it, what are the most testosterone producing supplements out there naturally, right? You know what came up on top? Vitamin D and magnesium. I think. No, zinc. Vitamin D and zinc. That came up to our conclusion in our topic of discussion the other day. I have to look more into it. So really, that sure is interesting. You guys ever hear about that? Ton Steel Chop. You guys remember when Kazuki and that other guy donated like $200 each that one night? Oh yeah, that was crazy, right? That was crazy. They had like a donating battle. That was a fun episode. Head on deck. Let's see, who was it? It was yeah, it was Baphomet, right? He was donating. That was a good deal. 3 on deck. go with the 4 is our next card. We're almost to that halfway point, guys, of the 400 reps. Jack, that's going to be 10. Hey, Gravity Core Fitness. Maca. What is that? A substitute for a coffee? Let's see, I recommend you putting weight on. You're 6 foot and 154 pounds. I think you already knew the answer to that before you even typed that out, right? There you go, Jack. That'll be 10. Good stuff. Hey, my Goku account. I'm 5'6". Goal is to be 160. 7 on deck. Yeah, that would look pretty huge. 7. Polish, yeah, my grandparents came over from Poland. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the Mecca at all. No, I have to look it up. 9 on deck. Yeah, this morning my weight was in 191. There we go. That's the halfway point. So if you guys are only hanging out for half the deck, we're there. That's about 200 reps. This card's going to represent 10. And we'll continue. Good morning, Boris, David, Bones, Jeremiah. What's up, M, Deck? Gonna finish my head tattoo, question mark? Maybe one of these days, I don't know. I don't honestly know. 4. Ace, 10 on deck. It was so long ago that so long ago, man, since I really got any tattoos. Ace, definitely time for a new one. Gravity Core Fitness. What's up, guys? Oh, when you get the head tattoo done, yeah. I can't see nothing. You know, the tattoo machine makes the vision blur. And it gives you a tingle all the way down to the toes. That's a fun sensation. 5. I just know after I get my head tattooed or I sit through a good session, my longboard skating patterns are a little more in tuned and sharp. You know, it's interesting. It's like I got an adrenaline rush for a couple days after a fresh tattoo. You know what I mean? Tattoo therapy. There we go with a 2. Daniel Berry. Good morning, John Conway. Here we go. 10 on deck. Yes. Tattoos, adrenaline dumps, right? Absolutely. There's a lot of body hacks to stimulate, focus. Take the cold plunge for example. All right? The cold plunge will stimulate some adrenaline. King, 10 on deck, and it makes you feel great. Makes you feel great. King, that's going to be 10. Doing curl-ups. I'm not sure what that even is. Ton Steel Chomp says cold plunge live, please. It's going to be a very short live. Yeah. I don't hang out in those all day. It's pretty much right in, right out. 9 on deck. Do I have any ab exercises? No, I don't train my abs. No, maybe one of these days I will. One of these days. It's not part of my current routine. Yeah, abs are, I mean, my physique is a combination of what I eat and what I do, right? Good morning, good morning. All right, let's get a pump. So if you look at my Facebook, Instagram, or Discord, you see what I eat in real time. I just take a picture of it before I eat it, so you know. 5 is the next one. Yep. Another 5. What can I start taking to get bigger? See, don't think about taking anything. You just got to put the work in, right? And eat and rest. That's the first part. Besides that, I recently got on the creatine. Right? I thoroughly enjoy the stuff, and I could recommend it honestly. You know, but what I learned while taking the creatine, as each brand has a different quality of it, right? Some brands make some good stuff that don't make you burp, right? Some brands are just cheap, and you're going to expect to burp, right? 10 on deck. But I like this stuff. I really do. See, what do I do to get bigger? You got to work out with consistency. You got high rep intensity, high reps, plus the half reps. Half reps plus the high reps will get you there. Yeah, some people don't like that. Don't like to hear that. That's the answer. It's not anything you can buy. You just have to do the work. 10 on deck. Ace, this will be 10. I'm going to hydrate though. I'm going to drink some water. Yeah. You know, like I said, I just recently started talking with ChatGPT, and it suggested to me that vitamin D and zinc build testosterone naturally in the human body. So this is a topic I'm going to discuss more, before jumping into. Right? It sounds interesting, at least. There we go. Ace, 10 on deck. It's worth a look-see, right? Because my specific question to ChatGPT was, what is the top testosterone building supplements that I could take naturally? And that's what it told me. Yeah. vitamin D, and zinc. So, of course, I'm going to research it more before doing anything. And I'll keep you guys posted, of course. But it's worth a look-see. Because I'm interested in that kind of stuff. I mean, isn't testosterone like made from yams? Right? Isn't that how they make testosterone? They make it from yams. I mean, it's all plant-based to begin with. Let's just go straight to the source, the plant. Damn. 8, see if we could build some extra muscle naturally. Because I just got hip to the creatine, and I love the creatine so much, it makes me think, what else naturally out there is there, you know? 8. And because, like, honestly, I wish I started taking the creatine earlier in my life. It's really beneficial. Mr. Freeze went to the gym. Ha ha! Yes, Mr. Freeze. That's a compliment indeed. 8 on deck. Yeah, I believe testosterone is made from yams, if I'm not mistaken. In my mind, I'm just like, okay, well, I'm going to eat a bunch of yams then, right? I'm just going to eat yams all day, but I don't know if that's how it works. There we go, 6 on deck. Let's see. Yes. Let's see. Raymond says yes. It's made from yams and soy. See, isn't that interesting that testosterone is made from yams and soy? Interesting. I find that interesting. I don't know why. I don't like soy. I hate it. Honestly, I hate soy. It's not for me. It messes with my estrogen, right? I could feel a change in my mood by eating it, right? It makes me feel a little panicky, you know, when I eat the soy. I don't like the way it messes with my chemistry. Yeah. I think it raises the estrogen in your body, eating the soy. And I could recognize that change just on one meal. Chris's Rosin says, consuming creatine in recommended dose. Yes, always consume in your recommended dose. Absolutely. 7 on deck. Now with creatine, my experience being short, you know, just a few months, there's like a loading phase, right? It takes like 2 weeks to like really get it in your system. And during that time, I'm very thirsty. Yeah, but then that thirsty feeling sensation goes away once it's in the system, the creatine. Love it, man. I tell you what, the only reason I'm taking it is because my joints feel so much better while taking the creatine. Yeah, that's the only reason I'm taking it. I mean, I look good enough I don't really notice. Besides that, I'm weighing 190 pounds, right? That's unusual for me. So maybe I've added weight because of the creatine as well. That's probably a thing. Ace 10 on deck, but I'm taking it for my joints. Ace 10 on decks. Problem what? There you go, 10 on deck. But it changed my life so much, noticeably on the way my joints feel, that it's got me thinking, what else naturally can we take? Dun, 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 dun. I look fuller. Yeah, probably creatine, man. Probably. You know, I'm looking at the scale and I've been seeing my weight go up. And I don't think I've been eating bad. I don't think I've been eating terrible, but it could be better. Ace, 10 on deck. My eating habits definitely could be better. Yeah, I guess you're right. It depends on what my personal goal is, right? Like, is my goal to bulk or is my goal to cut, right? So that, depending on that, Snoopy, what's up? Says, how do I get fit like you? Just follow along, man. Yep, stay consistent. Welcome aboard. Right now, we're on day 39 of a follow along 120-day program to get jacked, right? We're on day 39 of that 120-day program. Yeah, so we're doing it right now. Yeah, you're just late to the program. No worries, all the videos are reposted. Here we go. 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards left. The next card is a 4. King on deck. Max bench press. I don't bench press now. I don't. But I did 6 years ago. I gave it a shot. 365 was my max. 365 while weighing 185. Yeah. That was my max. Yep. Yeah, last prison I was at, they had a weight room. The last one. Yep, got to see my test my skills before I left. My max deadlift was 585. Yep, just picking it up, putting it back down, while weighing 185 again. You know, same deal. Nine. Tell you what, it's funny how much you feel that in your lats. Deadlift, you know what I mean? I feel like my lats just take over everything I do. You know, whether it's my push-ups, pull-ups, or anything, really. Here we go. Jack, this was 10 on deck. Good stuff. Four cards left. We're almost there. New setup. Yeah, I've been decorating. Got a couple neon lights. Got them off the Team U. Yeah, good deal, right? Look good, right? 3. Seven. Jesse, what's up? I'm JK. I'm pretty sure he did all the head beating beast mode, dog. I'm not a violent man. I'm not gang affiliated either. I know a bunch of you wish I was. That's just not the case. If you know, you know. 2 minute, 2 on deck. 2 on deck. I like to ride skateboards and do wild things. That's what gets me off. Last card, guys. Last card. We're here. I climb trees. I do all that. What do you think it is? That's why I'm pulling it out. What do you think this card is, man? This will be our 400 reps. Fish guesses an ace. Wait, fist guesses an 8. Tree cutter. You know them tree cutters are a rare breed of people. Climb up trees with chainsaws. Yep. David guesses a 6. Constant guesses a 4. The Miracle Empress guesses a 3. Morgan Knight an 8. Let's see. Phoenix a 5. Fish Topper. There we go. An 8. Jail Law 8. Okay, guys, let's see what it is. Ready? Ray guesses 7 of hearts. Ready? You're going to owe me some push-ups regardless. There we go. It's 10 on deck for the jack. So get down and give me something. All right, 10 on deck. And that's day 39 of this 120-day follow-along progression. And you guys did that in 52 minutes and 35 seconds. Heck yeah, that's 400 reps of the pull-ups. Right, and then 400 reps of the body squats. Yeah, legs are jacked. All right, so that's that. Now I'm going to continue and do a little extra workout. Not much. I'm going to chill out a little bit, you know. First thing first, tricep push down extension. Yep. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Tricep push downs. Here we go. So I got a little DIY thing that I set up myself, and because you know my goal is to get bigger triceps. I believe I would look better, more symmetrical anyways, with bigger triceps. So here we go. Gravity Core Fitness. Gravity Core Fitness says, I personally don't have a Discord. I'm only now getting grips with the YouTube. Hey, it's a learning process, man. It's a learning process. Still a learning process for me. Turns out I've been posting to an archived chat, right? I thought I was doing a current food chat on the Discord, you know, showing my eating habits. And it turned out it was just like for a week, I was just posting to some archive chat. Nobody was on it but me, you know. So I'm getting used to it too. There we go. We got our little push down system. Here we go. All right, so this little knot, this is something I would use in the tree care industry. It's like life support pretty much. I can move it up and down, right, with ease, right? So it's an adjustable knot, right? And as soon as I put pressure on it, it grips, right? So this is very useful for me in setting up a DIY system anywhere, you know? Right? There's no excuse not to get in shape, right? I just put this out, I whipped this out of nowhere. Here we go. We're going to do a 2-minute duration. And the way I like to do this is with the 21 method. The 21 method, that's 7 low, 7 high, and 7 all the way through. Gets a really nice pump. Ready? 2-minute duration. So this is the low end. And then we'll do the high end. And then we'll go all the way through the range of motion. And that'll complete the 21 method. And we'll continue with that throughout the 2-minute duration on repeat. Back to the low end. Back to the high end. And then all the way through. Yeah, Ronnie Coleman is a big advocate for the 21s. The 21 method, if you guys are new to working out, that's what it's called, the 21 method. There we go. Good deal. So that was our 2-minute duration. And then I'm going to time my rest period. I'm going to look for a minute rest before doing it again. I usually do 2 to 3 of these sets. Yeah, they're shaping up. It's getting longer. More horseshoe-like. Sweet. We're at 50 seconds, so let's get back to it. We're rounding up on that minute rest period. We're there. So I'm going to roll it back to the 2 minutes countdown. There we go. 7 low again. Seven high. Seven all the way through. Back to the 7 lows. Seven highs. Seven all the way through. Very good, very good. Well, that second 2-minute duration, the pump has become pretty epic. Going back to that minute duration rest period. All right, before we do it once more, this third and final duration. Nice. They're getting somewhere. Yeah. You know what would be pretty cool too? I would like to add rubber bands to this routine. Rubber bands, I think, would be a nice addition. Minute duration, rest period, bam. Back to a 2 minute, 2 minutes. Here we go. This is the last and third and final duration with the 21 method. 7 low. Seven high. Seven all the way through. Back to the 7 lows. Crazy, crazy pump. 7 highs. Yikes. 7 all the way through. That's where I really feel the most pump on that third set, that second and third set. Love it. All right, next, I'm going to do some half-ass dead hangs. A little spinal decompression, a little forearm grip strength, right? I highly recommend dead hanging as much as you can. My best dead hang time was 23 minutes with my feet off the ground and my knees tucked under, right? Because this is a low ceiling. I had to tuck my knees up. 23 minutes. All the skin peeled off my hands. I won't do that one again. That was stupid. What's the point of hanging for 23 minutes? What's the point? I don't even know why I did it. It was stupid. Don't do that. Minute duration. 1 minute duration. And these are half-assed dead hangs. These are not the real deal. My heels are rested on the ground. Body weight workouts are insane. Thanks, Robert. Glad you think so. I like body weight workouts. But that 23-minute dead hang was stupid. Crazy, right? I thought my hands were sweating. So I kept going like this, like drying my hands off. But I didn't realize all the skin on my hands had just peeled off my hands. And that's what was going on. I wasn't sweating. All the skin was gone. And then as soon as I looked down at my hands, I canceled it. I'm like, whoa, 23 minutes is enough. All right, so we're going to do another minute duration. It was gnarly. I did it last year on my birthday. Me and my brother were having a little brotherly competition, seeing who could dead hang the longest. Right. It's a fun thing, you know, a little competition between my brother. It's all good. Another minute duration. Did it feel good on your back, though? The 23-minute dead hang? Well, it was an interesting thing. I had to tuck my legs up like this because I had to do it in my basement. You know, that was rough, man. That was rough. That was the roughest part. My core. I think I was more focused on the aches and pains of my core, right? Doing the knee lifts during the dead hang. That's probably what got me through the dead hang, was focusing so much on my knees and my feet being off the ground. That was the tough part. We're going to do one more minute duration. Gorillas. Boy, don't gorillas have amazing strength? Those things can hang around all day. Minute duration. This is going to be our last minute duration, guys. Then we're going to get into the rubber band mobility. Right, like I said, these are half-assed dead hangs. The heels of my feet are rested on the ground. Yeah, it just amazes me how big some of these animals get. Like, look at cows. How big does a cow get? And all they eat is freaking grass, right? And just grass-fed, 1,000-pound animal. You guys ever have fresh wheat grass juice? Fresh wheatgrass juiced up? Man, that is good stuff, let me tell you. It's been a while since I had anything like that. But man, that was a good energy boost. I felt like after drinking that, I'm like, man, this is something my body needs, and I've just been missing out. Pardon me. Gonna get the rubber bands now. It says gorillas only eat leaves and they get to 400 pounds. Oh, right? Man, I want some of those leaves. Yeah, I'm taking the creatine. I love the creatine. Give me some gorilla leaves, please. 4-minute duration with the rubber band. All right, 4-minute duration. Well, I need my rubber band first, right? I don't know if we can do it with this. Let's see. This is not my normal rubber band. See if I can do it with this yellow one. It feels like the right tension. Let's see if I can do it. I just gotta grab it, make it tighter. Oh, that's pretty nice actually. Yeah, I'll do it with this one. Yeah, don't knock it. Seems like the weaker ones are nice, right? Because you gotta adjust the tension, but they break easy, you know. But I still prefer breaking a weaker one than messing around with something that's over the strength. Yeah, I left it in the sunroom with the walker. It's in the sunroom. Man, that feels great. This honestly feels better. Whoa. See? What'd I tell you? They break easy. All right. Well, I guess that's it for these. No rubber band. Here. Let's see if we can get this one working. Might be able to get this one working. Bam. Let's see if this one works. This one's a little shorter. It's different too. Yeah, it's different. All right. Yeah, this one's going to be work. We're going to start it over and get my 4-minute duration. 1, 2, 3, 4-minute duration. Yeah, rubber bands are always surprising when they snap, right? Dude, I'm going to make a short out of that one. Sweat. Boy, this feels pretty good too. Every rubber band is unique. It has a purpose. Chuck Norris in the chat. What's up, dude? Fleming. I'd be a good modern day Green Goblin. Probably. I agree. Boy, we have a minute and 50 left of this. 4-minute duration. Minute 40 now. Gotta readjust my grip. Nice. We got 30 seconds left of this 4-minute duration. Man, this short rubber band that I'm using today. Noticeable difference. Do I take the creatine? Heck yeah, man. I love that stuff. I just started taking it a few months ago. Nice. What a noticeable pump that is. You know what we got to do? We got to do it. I forgot about it yesterday. We're going to have to do 10 minutes of the shoulder shrugs. Yeah, it's crazy. I know. Do it after this 4-minute duration. Crazy lats. Yeah. One day we're going to work on our lats specifically. Yeah, we're gonna shape them up. Right now, they're just a side effect from the work that we do. here. Cool Emperor says, no way. Today, LOL. Yeah, the shoulder shrugs are going to be stupid. They are. We got to do them. We have to. We're supposed to do them yesterday, but we forgot. Am I warming up? No. Listen, you can take any warm up and turn it into a workout. And get really good results. Do you have to ice after? Yeah, I definitely do have to ice. I don't have to. It's new to me and I'm getting used to it. Tell you what, this 4-minute duration, it really becomes a workout. Let's see, we have 45 seconds left of this 4-minute duration. Whew. Man, it's honestly pretty tough. 4-minute duration. I feel it all through it. Yeah. Even my back feels jacked from that. Yeah, buddy. All right, sweet. Perfect. Freaking perfect. So, if you guys are following along on my Facebook, Instagram, and Discord, right, to know what I eat, I ain't eating nothing for the next 3 days, right? That's the plan. Currently, today's weight is 191. We'll double check that right now. Make sure it wasn't a fluke. Let's see. Oh man, this one says I'm 193. Let's try it again. 193? What? Well, I drank all that water, so I know this ain't enough, but I drank all that water during the workouts. And it says I'm 193. So we can start that as day one weight for my three-day fast. Yeah. Why am I fasting? To stimulate a testosterone release. Man, I'm going to get jacked. Yep. I'm hacking. Biohacking. stimulating hormones every month. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's see. I'm 5'10". That's my height. 5'10", 193 pounds. This is pretty crazy. I'm a heavy dude this morning. Yeah. So 1 week from today, I'm going to go through a fluctuation period. I may lose up to 10 pounds, and then 3 days after or 4 days after, I usually gain it all back. But I will be physically more bigger and jacked on that 7th day. Yeah. That's been my repeated results over the last few months of doing this. Every month it's been the same. What's up, Luke? How you doing? Izzy, Jay, Chuck Norris. Yeah. You live today? What? Gravity Core Fitness? They're live every day. Check out Gravity Core Fitness, guys. They're live every single day. Probably live right now. Hey, Chris is Rosin. Appreciate you guys. So right now, I'm just going to go upstairs. I'm going to drink some water. And I'm probably going to take an ice bath. That's what I'm going to do. That's my plan. So thanks for hanging out. Today's day 39 of my foul long progression, 120 days. Yep. I will see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate all of you. Later. Sandra Ford, Morgan Knight, Gravity Core Fitness. Have a good night. See ya. Fleming, John Conway, Matthew Davis, the Miracle Empress, Dustin. Have a good one, guys and gals. Hey, I know we're doing this workout program, this free 120 days to get jacked. But if you need extra help and you need personal training, hit me up at jessepaulacoaching@gmail.com, and we will design a personal training plan for you. A lot of it's going to be accountability, checking up, keeping you accountable day to day. But after I figure out who you are as a person and an individual and what kind of choices you make, we'll design a plan for you to get you jacked as well. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you later.